Hey girl, hey, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Misha. Thank you guys for joining me yet again for another review. We are back with a brand new review for the Belle Collective Season 3 Episode 8. If you are new here, then welcome. I give lighthearted reviews with a little bit of laughter and a little bit of shade and a whole lot of detail. If you're back for a second or third time, then welcome back. Y'all, please don't hesitate to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Share with a friend. Hit that notification bell so that you will be updated each and every time I upload a video. Now, child, let's get into it. We gonna get into it. When the episode first opens up, they're still at this peace treaty powwow that Letitia done put together. And this is really a messy way to ambush Tambra, and they ain't fooling me. So Maria's still telling her, you know, what she knows. And Tambra is like, you know, she broke the woman code by taking this man's side, and she been knowing me. So Letitia's like, well, you know, I need to stop Tambra before she leaves because we're a sisterhood. Child, please. You went to meet with that man. Ain't nothing sister or hood. It's a little bit hood, but ain't nothing sisterhood about it. So Tambra starts crying, and Letitia runs up to her. She's like, I'm sorry, girl. I really am. I love you. So she apologizes for going to meet with that man. Let me tell you something. I wouldn't fool with these heifers ever again. And Marie, you barking up the wrong tree. And Letitia, you threw Marie right up under the damn bus. And the only reason why you sorry is because you got caught. And you ain't fooling me. Because Marie was not expected to say your name. And she said it, and you're caught, and you got to apologize because now she's crying and you're not looking like the peacemaker. Letitia, I'm starting to see another side of you, and I don't like it. I really don't. So after Tambra leaves, Latrice gonna try to weasel her way out of it, talking about, let's get up and smash something. So Letitia was like, girl, because you still got to talk to Sophia. So they start talking, right? So then Kiki was in her confessional, and she was like, you know, I'm just confused because, you know, we need to get to the bottom of it. Because if she did something like this to Sophia, what makes me think she ain't gonna do something like this to the rest of us? But Akeisha, didn't you just have a sit down with Latrice and y'all were cool? I don't understand this. I really don't. So Sophia starts first, and she brings up the real estate deal because that's like the core reason why Sophia Shantae So Gucci is not messing with Latrice and them wigs. So she was like, listen, I came to you first with the information about me being upset. This is all about that. And so Latrice was like, no, you did not come to me first. You were talking about me to other people. And Sophia, ever the oblivious, she was like, no, I wasn't talking about you to nobody else. I brought it straight to you. So Latrice is like, girl, no, you didn't. Sophia is sitting here lying, knowing good and well she went to everybody shading Latrice before they even spoke to each other. Sophia, Shantae, So Gucci, whichever alias you want to use, honey. You do realize this is on camera, right? Okay. So Sophia is telling her that, you know, it's about her time. And Latrice said, girl, you only showed me one building. And she said, I don't care if I showed you a half a damn building. It was still my time. Now, I agree with that. No matter what it was, she still took time out of her day to show you a building because you were using her services. I do agree with that. I do. And I do feel like, because I've stated several times, that she could have communicated and gave her a heads up that she was going to go with somebody else. I feel like that's the only thing Latrice did wrong in this scenario. She should have communicated. So here go Marie piping up, talking about, you should have got her to sign something, you know, a non-compete clause, because you know they ain't loyal. These girls ain't loyal. Marie, shut up. Oh, my goodness. Marie, you be quiet. You just want to be in the mix because you can't stand Latrice. Now, all of a sudden, honey, the heifers is going back and forth and back. So Sophia tells her that she can't work with two realtors. That's just common sense B. That's real estate 101. So Latrice is like, well, if you can't produce, then it's your problem. So now they hollering, going back and forth, honey. Latrice getting up, standing up, getting all loud. And Akeisha was like, I'm not sure why Latrice so mad. Kiki, just stay out of it, honey. Just stay out of it. So then Sophia goes, well, I mean, you ain't doing nothing but spending Cliff's money. Baby, I don't care if it was Monopoly money. It still spends. I don't know why you think that's a diss to Latrice if she's using her husband's money. Baby, please money me. I'm looking for me a man to pay for some bills, honey. Please. It's okay. It's quite all right. And I'm sure you would have taken Cliff's money had she closed that deal. So, I mean, that really wasn't a shade, child. So then Sophia threatened to flip the table over. She was like, don't let this little knot fool you. Y'all need to go, honey. Oh, my goodness. So Latrice was like, girl, what you gonna do to me? You gonna do me like Selena did you? So then Sophia said, yeah, like she be sucking Cliff's D. Latrice said, if she is sucking it, we're sucking it together. Now, ma'am. That is the comeback that you thought made sense. Of everything that could have came to your mind, that's what you thought made sense. I definitely would not have said that. And I damn sure wouldn't have said it in front of Marie. Ma'am, you need Nene's School of Reads, honey. You really do. Because that was middle school. That was like a middle school comeback. Not you let Sophia Shantae So Gucci stump you. Latrice, girl, call me and I can give you some quick-witted reads, honey, for the heifers. But now we sucking it together, girl. What? Oh, here go Marie, baby, because she just loved it. Did I hear that right? Did I hear her just admit that she was having a threesome with Selena? Oh, okay, so Selena saved her life. Y'all know I can't help but do Marie. Marie, hell no. She did not admit that she had a threesome. No, Marie, she did not. We know you would love some mess, honey. Marie gonna talk about that on the whole ride home. Do you hear me? She gonna be calling production from their utility van. She gonna be calling Letitia. Girl, did you hear? I know you heard Latrice admit tonight that her and Selena was having threesomes. I know you heard her admit it. I knew Cliff was doing that. Girl, goodbye. So Akeisha in the confessional, she was like, this is not giving peace. Another Letitia event, and I am not impressed. Let me tell you something, Kiki. I'm with you. I like Letitia and all, but girl, I would have left with West Side Tam. Because this right here is giving absolutely nothing. Letitia, every time you put something together, honey, it's never executed properly. Now, at first I was like, okay, the dirty plate, not Letitia's fault. Marie coming in arguing about them wigs, not Letitia's fault. But this right here, this is giving shim sham, honey. You're going to have to get yourself together. So they went on ahead and smashed some stuff, but I wouldn't have put a bat in Sophia or Latrice's hand. Absolutely not. So Letitia's like, well, let's get all together, put your bats in, and let's say sisterhood. And girl, this right here is a fool. In the next scene, Sophia goes over to Akeisha's new place because Akeisha has purchased her a home in Mississippi. So her and Maria are coming over to help. So Gucci gonna say, yeah, at the same time that I was helping Latrice, I was also helping Akeisha look for a place. And she didn't close with me. She closed with somebody else. But at least she told me about it. And that's why we still cool. Sophia, why is it that you can't close? Honey, it may be you. Because if you're the number one realtor in Jackson, honey, you should be closing left and right. Ain't nothing open, honey. Everything's closed. Closed, honey. The door is closed. Everything should be closed. But every time I turn around, she ain't closing over here. They ain't closing over there. Girl, what are you doing? So Marie shows up. She just showed up to gossip. Marie, what do you be having on sometime, child? I was like, girl, what is this, honey? So anywho, Marie shows up and she starts talking about Tambra and how she didn't go looking for the meds. She was like, I wasn't bullying Tambra. It doesn't matter if you went looking for it or not. You could have deaded it though, Marie. You gave that clout chase a life, and somebody stalking you is serious. Let me tell you something I don't play with. When you come to me and you tell me something is serious, that somebody is following you, bothering you, abusing you, mistreating you, stalking you, I'm not going to take that with a grain of salt. I'm going to take your word for it, and it is not my business or my right to interject. Marie, you're wrong, girl. You are wrong. So they're all talking, and Akeisha's like, I'm just trying to figure out why Latrice was so mad. If y'all friends, why was she so mad? Kiki, you don't see any fault in Sophia. I got to give it to you, honey. You a rider, right or wrong. Because you've been riding for Sophia this entire episode, girl. We get it. So Sophia is telling them that all the heifers going to have to come together because they're having a soiree for her birthday. And she extended an invite to Latrice. So here go Marie being messy talking about, let me take your temperature. Marie, stop. You just want that lady to join in on hating Latrice with you. Just stop. In the next scene, Tambra goes for dinner with Latrice since they all they got, honey. Dirty ENT, we all we got, honey. They all they got. So they got to go over there like Nelly and the St. Lunatics, get together because they need to talk, okay? Because nobody else like them in the group right now, so they have to like each other. But Latrice, don't think I forgot, last season you were in with the mess as well. So they're sitting down, they talking, and they started talking about the peace treaty. And y'all know what? I did find it kind of odd that Tambra didn't drink. Now, Latrice said that she's fasting like 365 days of a year or something. And then Tambra made a statement like, well, I'm going to be sober for this conversation because people forget what they say. If you and Latrice are coming together on some peace stuff and y'all don't have issues with each other, why can't you drink? Things that make you go, So Tamara goes, well, girl, I feel like I don't know what's going on. All I did was support them. I thought Marie and Letitia were my friends. Marie comes to all of my events. And she said, you know what? I have a bad habit of thinking I mean more to people than I do. And you know what? I got that. When she said that, I really resonated with that statement because I have the same exact problem. You feel like you're more important in a person's life than you actually are. And it really does sting. And I'm sure that Tamara felt blindsided. Whether or not she lied, y'all all on here lying about something. Every last one of you. Okay? Including you, Kiki. Every last one of y'all lying about something. So why are you making it your mission to expose her? So Latrice starts telling her about how when she left, they wanted her and Sophia Shantae Soguchi to have a sit down and have a talk. So Tamara's like, well, why do we have to be around people that bring out the worst in us, like that bring us out of our character? Latrice said, well, girl, this is my motto. If they breathing, don't trust them. Girl, not if they're amongst the living. Ma'am, if they breathing, they living. I'm not about to play. Y'all are clearly divided. The group is divided. And this is a fool. It's just crazy. Tamara, you need to be on your toes around Letitia. Now, we already know how Marie get down. We already know Marie. But I don't know how you thought Letitia was for you when it was her BFF last season that was trying to expose her emotional connection to Demond. So how did you think you and Letitia, girl, you got to have some discernment with the heifers. Everybody ain't your friend. In the next scene, Marie is at the house with Zuri and her mom is back home. This was a very serious scene. So Marie said, you know, her mom was coughing up blood, and if she didn't go to the doctor when she did, then she wouldn't be here. And that's scary. When she said that, I said, oh my gosh. And at first I was thinking she was, you know, referring to her addiction, but it did coincide and did tie in together. But coughing up blood, So they started talking about her mom's addiction, and she did say that she wanted to go to a treatment center, but Marie was like, girl, you said that before. So Zuri looked at her, which is Marie's daughter, and she said, why did you choose drugs? Oh, poor baby. When I tell y'all, a tear streamed down my face, because Marie's mom reminds me a lot of Frankie, Keisha Cole's mama. And I met Frankie twice. Frankie was so sweet, so endearing. She was really, really a nice woman. And when I heard that she passed, I was like, oh my gosh, I felt like somebody that I actually knew had passed away. Now I'm praying that she gets clean and doesn't have the same fate as, you know, Keisha Cole's mom. But that's all I could think of when she was talking. So Marie wants her to go into a facility, but she making all types of excuses why she can't go. So she asked her mom, she said, listen, I'm asking you right now, are you done with it? So her mama did say yes, but I feel like it's hard to break free from addiction, and it's going to be a constant struggle. You know, it's not as easy as just saying it and then doing it. Otherwise, it wouldn't be addiction. You know, you could just break free from it. But I do love the real moments that Marie shares because it's helping somebody, you know, and she's not aware who's watching, but it probably is really helping somebody. But Marie, I'm going to need you to stop hurting others because you're hurting. Because you are really giving that cliche statement, hurt people hurt people. If hurt people were a person, it would be Marie Monroe. Moving forward. In the next scene, Sophia's at home making breakfast for JJ. He come down looking all crusty about the eyes, child. So they start talking about the peace treaty. So she starts explaining, her and Latrice talking. So I really wanted to go there, and I wanted to just do the right thing, squash all the beef. I came in with my head held high. I wanted to sit down. Sophia, every time you bring stories back to JJ, you are so sweet and innocent. You're this sweet, innocent victim with the best intentions that didn't want no drama. Girl, please stop. So she's telling him how Latrice said, you know, but then she said we wanted to be them. Make sure you tell him what you said before that. Make sure you tell him what y'all both said, not just what she said. There's a cause and an effect. It's not just she sat down and said that y'all want to be like them. So JJ was like, ain't he about 65? And JJ, let me tell you something. You ain't that far off. And I don't know how old you are. I didn't hop on the Googler. But you and Cliff damn sure could have ran together in school. So he said Cliff is drinking all the time and his bad energy is rubbing off on Latrice. And it's because they got problems in their marriage. That's why she mad. Now, I ain't saying he all the way wrong, okay, because two things can be true. But I don't like their scenes together, their solo scenes. I don't like it because it's always Sophia lying and JJ speaking half truths. Okay, he kind of be speaking facts based on what he's hearing from Sophia with a whole bunch of gosh darn it. And it be getting on my nerves, child. So then JJ mama come downstairs, keeping up a ruckus, talking about, I'm looking for the percolator. I'm looking for the percolator. See, I need to know that she's making breakfast so I can get ready. Let me tell you something. Oh, goodness. The way in which I would have moved out, that voice would drive me up the wall. Okay? Now, I don't know why this lady is here, and I respect my elders and whatnot, but ma'am, please find your damn percolator in silence. Okay? Find your percolator, percolate you some coffee, and head on back upstairs. Whew, my God. In the next scene, child, Essie is on the scene. Hey, Essie. Essie, you was looking good too, girl. Done slim down and everything. Waves on swim. Waves on swim. Girl, you had your little finger waves waving. I said, look at Essie. We ain't synced to hurt you or heard about you or Jerez all season. I thought y'all were gone, child. I sure am happy to see you. So she goes to Essie to vent. Marie, that is, because, she talks to her about everything. They're best friends. She wants to talk to her about what she's going through with her mom. So Essie is telling her, girl, you still got your mama. And she still has time to get it right. Because Essie's mom was diagnosed with stage 4 colon cancer. She was diagnosed in April and she was gone in May. Wow, Essie, I'm so sorry. I cannot imagine. Let me tell you something. My mama might get on my nerves, but I talk to her every single day. And just the fact that I wouldn't be able to, that would just take me over the edge, honey. And I just want to employ all of you while I have your ear and you're listening. Please go get a colonoscopy. Please go and get one. They are taking us out of here earlier and earlier. Now, it used to be you couldn't get one until 50. Now they have lowered the age to 40. Child, I went and got mine. Everything's on the up and up. I need y'all to make sure that you're taking care of yourself. When we watch these shows, they also have a message. Same thing with Love and Marriage Huntsville. When Kimmy found out that she had, breast cancer. Feel your boobies. Feel them. Go to the doctor. Go get your mammogram. It's scary. But guess what? It's scarier not knowing. I know it may seem like, well, if I don't know, out of sight, out of mind, I'm cool. I've been going through life and I feel good. I feel fine. Everything's great. No. Go make sure that you're okay before it's too late. Because the thing is, it's like having a car. And I don't mean to preach to y'all, but let's just say you have a car. You never change the oil. You never get a tune up. You never rotate the tires. You never put gas in the car. Okay, you put a little gas in it one day and it's going. But then it starts doing some jerking and whatnot. You're thinking everything is fine because you've been driving this car without an oil change and a tune up for forever. But now you take it to the mechanic and find out you need a whole new engine. The car is going dead. It's not workable anymore. So if you would have prevented it by taking care of the car, then you wouldn't need that. You wouldn't need a new engine. So I say that to say that our bodies are kind of like a car. You got to make sure that you're taking preventative measures. Check yourself out. I know as you get older, it's scary and all of that, but let me tell you something. One thing the people that know me gonna tell you about me, I'm going to that doctor. I'm going to that doctor. When I tell y'all I be getting full panel blood tests and anything that I could think of, I'm going to get it checked. Okay. Now I have to say this too. I'm going to slide this in here while I'm on this review. I'm going to have a sleep study done. So some of my reviews may be a little bit behind, honey, because I think I got the apnea. But anywho, please go check yourself out. And Essie, I am so sorry that happened to your mom. I really am. And I know that was very hard for you. My condolences to you and your family. But just by you stating that is helping somebody. I love how Essie always supports Marie. It really is a blessing to have a friend like Essie, baby. She is down for Marie like 4 flat tires. When Cedric was acting a fool, the first person on the scene was Essie. Now, people can say whatever they want to say about Essie. Oh, that's her girlfriend. That's how that. Whatever she is, I need me a Essie because Essie got her back. In the next scene is the night of Sophia Shantae So Gucci's birthday party. Now, Sophia, you look good, girl, with your little line by omission self. You look cute. So the ladies are starting to arrive, honey. They all staggering in. Child Tamberton came. I was shocked. I know I wouldn't have shown my face, but she said Sophia didn't do nothing to her, so she gonna go and show up. Josh, what you got on? I said, boy, what is going on? So Letitia and Marie, they arrived together, honey. They ready to tag team, get some mess going. It's so awkward because Tambra does not want to interact with these ladies. So Tambra goes over and sits next to Akeisha, who she hasn't had a conversation with all season. When are y'all going to talk? Akeisha, you hold yourself to this high standard and you're supposed to be so above all the drama. Why don't you and Tambra have a conversation? I'm not understanding. Y'all just gonna avoid each other all season? And girls say, well, no, y'all would never last on the Housewives, honey. Y'all gonna have to talk. So Tambra goes over, sits next to Akeisha. Akeisha was like, listen, I don't want to ruin my friend's party. So tonight, me and Tambra, we good. So Letitia said in the confessional that her and Glendale are good. And since his grandmother passed, they've been fine. And he would be her plus one, but he's out of town. Really? Okay, see, I'm out of this. I'm out of this whole thing that y'all got going on because she done went right back over there to Glendale. I knew Glenn was going to grieve his way back into her pants. I'm done. Whatever goes on, I'm not finna get all in the uproar talking about how disrespectful he is. I don't care, honey. I don't give a damn. So Akeisha and Josh, they go outside to talk. And so Sophia comes outside. So they're filling her in on the drama between Josh and Latrice. Girl, how you gonna say you didn't want no drama, but you gonna pull Sophia to the side to talk to her about drama? Okay. So Akeisha is talking about how, Latrice made her feel away because she was telling her what Josh said, and Latrice got all up in arms saying Josh shouldn't have been telling her business. And Josh was like, I really wasn't telling her personal business. Yes, you were. You were telling her things that were going on inside this woman's home. What are you talking about? And so Akeisha was like, yeah, I told her that he was my friend. And she said, he ain't none of your friend. Now, Akeisha, I am inclined to believe that y'all are not friends like that. Because when y'all were talking about the timeline that y'all have been knowing each other, y'all didn't even have the same number. You said 5 years. He said like 5 minutes or something like that. It just didn't add up. He ain't your friend like that. I think what Latrice was trying to say is, girl, he be doing your makeup and gossiping, but he my friend. That's what I think she's trying to say. So Akeisha was like, I just don't like the way that they being, he's being treated. Girl. So she was like, I just don't think that that's fair. What is happening? Y'all were just okay, Akeisha. What are you talking about? Josh should not have been telling you her business, period. She has a right to be mad about that. If it were you, best believe you would be upset. And just like he telling you her business, he telling her your business. So I hope you're not telling him your business, if you catch my drift. Moving forward. So child, they all in this party. Marie backing that thing up, honey, doing all that flat back twerking. I said, oh, okay, girl. So they dancing and whatnot. So JJ calls up Sophia so she can get a dance. And child, is that Bolo? Baby, not JJ done called this woman up here to get a stripper dance. Y'all know what? All I could think of is the stripper, the infamous Ridiculous, that came to Candy's birthday party. And Mama Joy said, I don't like no damn strippers. I ain't never liked no damn strippers. Who invited him? And Nene said, Phaedra, the classy attorney. Oh my goodness. Honey, we will never get them days back. Do you hear me? And this is so strange. Now, honey, I know everybody else probably was like, ooh, they're very progressive. He got the stripper for the girls. No, it's strange to me. Because why do you have this naked man in this mansion? Why? And what husband gets his wife a stripper? To me, this was cringe as hell. Now, I don't know about everybody else, honey. This is my unpopular opinion, maybe. It was cringy. Like, you should have been presenting her with diamonds, not dingalings. Boy, goodbye. In the middle of the party, Glenn texts Letitia, and he's pissed. Because Letitia threw like 5 ones on the man or whatever. So she goes outside because apparently Cliff was messaging and telling Glendale everything that was going on. So she goes outside to call him. And he's like, as long as you have my last name, you will respect it. Boy, please. Sir, go to hell. They are having this stupid argument. And it's stupid to me because there's no way that I would be on this phone arguing with him and I'm not having myself a good time. You get no energy. Second of all, why are you throwing Latrice under the bus? See, Letitia, undercover mean girl. Girl, what is going on? Like, what is happening? She was like, you gonna listen to Cliff? He tell Latrice everything to do. And she do everything he tell her to do. I mean, she is really throwing Latrice under the bus. And why are you answering to Glendale when he has done worse? There's an entire room full of people and a camera crew. You ain't about to do nothing. This is just dumb. Y'all go away from me with this. I no longer care about Glenn acting up because y'all are on the part for better or for worse, and y'all are on the for worse part. So if y'all want to stick together, then go and stick together, honey. I'm glad you're standing up for yourself and whatnot, but you're giving him way too much energy. I would not have even engaged with him. I'ma do me, and when you get back, you will see me when you see me. Did you call me when you were following up in them DMs of them other women? Okay, I ain't think so. And when did Cliff have time to text Glendale? He was all into the show. Do you hear me? Child, I'm talking about he was looking at everything every which way. Anywho, Glendale probably out of town acting up his damn self. And that was the end of the episode. Child, of Belle's or something else, honey. I ain't gonna lie, honey. It was a good episode. It really was. But, Letitia, why are you entertaining Glenn? Why? Girl, we don't care that he mad. Let him stay mad. That's the problem. He thinks that he has you right where he wants you at all times. Give him nothing. If you want to know what went down, watch episode 8. Y'all comment down below and tell me exactly what you thought about this episode. And I will get in the comments and talk back to you. Y'all know I will. Anywho, I will catch y'all on the next review. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't hesitate to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And as always, stay safe, stay blessed, spread love, not germs. Peace.